good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first look. What's good? Twitch your boy Dev back again. Obviously, man, y'all know this right there, man. Hey, we got NAV and TRAV. NAV TRAV back again for another duo. Yeah, they got Lil Baby as well. You know. Actually, let me just stop playing. I do not like Lil Baby as an artist. I already told you guys that many times, but I do love Lil Baby when he gets on features. I think Lil Baby as a feature artist is crazy. He definitely does his fucking thing. And yeah, man. But NAV, the brown boy, is back. As you guys know, I've been a fucking supporter of NAV ever since I first listened to him. A lot of people like to shit on him and say whatever they want. I feel like his music is very vibey. You know, it can definitely put you to sleep sometimes, but sometimes I like to kind of just chill when I'm fucked up. I like to listen to NAV, and he's speaking some truths. What he speaks is definitely very simple, but it's very true. Sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And so for me, man, NAV is just one of those artists who sounds like catchy, and he catches my attention, and I fuck with it. As y'all know, man, Travis Scott just came out for Rolling Loud, first festival since the Astro World incident. I gotta say, man, like, I'm not gonna call it a tragedy. I'm gonna call it an incident. I'm gonna say it how I'm gonna say it, but I'm just glad Trav is back, and you know, I'm just glad he's back, man. It's been a long time, and you know, he definitely got some, I think, unwanted criticism, and you know, the support for, you know, once the biggest artist in the world, or not in the world, in the States, one of the biggest artists in the States and in the world, I guess you could say, in the rap community, and for him to kind of just be scrutinized and derailed in such a manner, all, you know, from going to the top to coming to the bottom after all that he's done, and it was crazy, man. They call my nigga a warlock, all right? And it's kind of crazy when you think about it, but I'm just glad he's back. I'm gonna make a video about it, but I'm just glad he's back. And now we got this track with NAV, Lil Baby, called Never Sleep. Y'all know I'm ready. Y'all know I'm ready for this, because every time NAV and TRAV get on a track together, it's usually fire. Usually. So with that being said, man, like always, been ASMR. Talking too much. We got Never Sleep. Y'all ready?
Gotta run in and ride it for me. Where it's sunny, we gotta retreat. Straight from London, she out in the east. Let her shop and she keep the receipts. Don't you tell him you got it for me. After this, I'ma need.
What kind of instrument is that? That sound like an ocarina. Shit sound like an ocarina.
I'm already hot. I gave it a land, the sand, and all the views, and really all you did was plot. I gave you the plans, the brands, and all the.
That was an alright verse from Trav. I'm not gonna say that, you know, it definitely wasn't the mafia. You know, it definitely wasn't that mafia, but it's an okay verse from Trav. I like the beat though. Tay Keith going crazy on the beat, man. I don't know if that's an ocarina or some kind of wind instrument, but I love the, you know, like that bitch is going crazy in the background. So let's see what the brown boy got for us.
You bitch on the leash. Why you trying to compete with me? No, you can't see me. I go the hardest and then I press repeat. Keep a head start and they still ain't gonna beat me. Bro did some shit that they can't show on TV.
Hey, bro, I've said this about Lil Baby many times in previous videos, and I'm always going to say this. I don't understand when he does his shit, like his music. Why doesn't he just get other producers and other kind of sounds? Because he sounds great. Remember when we did the 21 Savage long time ago? We did the 21 Savage Greater Than I Was. I remember I didn't even know it was As I Was, Greater Than I Was. I used to call it Greater Alligator Face. Anyways, that's a whole different story. Remember when I said in that video when he did a track with J. Cole, and he did a lot, and I said that this could be something new for 21 Savage going forward, because he is very good on that kind of like soulful type of, you know, old school sound. And what happened literally years later on that continue? 21 Savage continuing on these kind of old school sounds while he's still doing his street shit. You know, he's still doing the 21 Savage kind of shit. Now he's doing still many other tracks, like a lot as well. Shit, Savage Mode. Listen to Savage Mode. There's a lot of tracks on there. Listen to the track that he just did that released earlier this year, that single. 21 Savage does great on those kind of beats. So same thing that goes for Lil Baby. Lil Baby is a great feature artist when he gets on other artists. Sometimes he even beats. Look what he did with Drake when he done on not Once in Needs, that one, yeah, it was called Once in Needs. Look what he did on that track. Literally, that fucking beat was ill as fuck. But you don't ever hear anything like that on a Lil Baby project. So I just don't understand. Is it the label? Is it something? Because he has the necessary tools to do that. So why doesn't he do that? It's not like he can't get in contact with any producer in the fucking world. He's Lil Baby, one of the biggest rap artists in the game. So why he doesn't I don't know. It's really confusing to me. You know, like it's really confusing.
If you leaving with me, what you pushing? There's levels to pee. I came out the soil, I got mud on my cleats. Ever since run it up, I got my money up. I keep up 3 of my bitches on fleek. Always stay red eye. Roll up a spliff, mix with gravel with dead guys. People still hating and I still don't know why. 4 pockets full, put a molly in a cacti. Geek never sleep. Stretch 102 million.
He said put a get in a cacti. It's a cactuses. I fuck with that. It's not. It's cactuses. We don't say octopi, cacti. Nigga, it's cactuses. Waspi, you know. But I fuck with that. Nav. Y'all gotta understand, man. Like everybody always likes to compare. Like you like Nav, but you don't like Uzi. Oh, you like Gunna, but you don't like Uzi. It always comes back down to that because of who you listen to, man. Like oh, you like Tina Turner, but you don't like Uzi. You know. Like, again, man. The one thing I say about Nav that the only flaw he had in his career is literally when he was getting mad in LA because the paparazzi just got done with that Beyonce album. You know, it's crazy. But the paparazzi wasn't taking pictures of him. I thought that had to be the lamest shit I ever saw in my life. And I support Nav. You know, he's watched my videos before and all that. I support Nav. I'm gonna be real, but at the same time, be real. That was lame as hell. And I feel like once that kind of blew over and he realized that was dumb, and he's just kind of been sticking in his lane, like. Nav is popular enough. He makes hella money. He's popular enough in music. He does sales. Like, there's no reason for that, bro. Like, that is crazy. That was a crazy time. I do remember that time. But ever since then, I think his album, not the Brown Boy, Bad Intentions, all those albums are still good, solid. Not good, but they're solid. In terms of Nav, obviously it isn't 10 Toes Down and Myself and all those old tracks will always be vintage SoundCloud Nav, but it's not, Nav hasn't, these projects that he's dropped, they actually been really, really kind of solid if you listen to it. With aside from all the hate, I thought that there's definitely a lot of tracks that I've taken from No Time I still listen to every day or every other day. The track with Young Thug, No Debate. Still gets played daily at the gym. So I think for me, man, Nav is just sticks to his lane and do what he does. I think there's no reason for him. He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. He's that artist that he just doesn't have to prove, like a Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I'm not saying like the same stature. I'm just saying Schoolboy Q is not going to be a top 5 rapper, a top 10 rapper. Schoolboy Q is just going to be a rapper that everybody loves. And then he's going to drop his music and he's going to, do his thing and then he's going to move on. You feel me? Like, so that's kind of just how I feel about it. Creamy Tip Gang is crazy. Crazy. I always say that. We always say Mike Dean. Every time we hear it, Mike Dean has literally impacted, has put his impact in his music in this era or this last decade, I could say. Yeah, last decade, I think it's safe to say, right? That everybody literally is now like, oh, Mike Dean. Take Keith was at the beginning there. Mike Dean. Hey, Mike Dean. It's kind of just crazy when you think about it. Anyways, has anybody ever told you look like Jasper Dolphin? Yeah, when my hair is grown out like this and I, don't put any product in it. Trav been putting in the same verse for the past 2 years. So, and that's another thing I was going to talk about too. Like Trav. So this is my thing about rapping Trav. I understand that rapping Trav wants to be rapping Trav, and the problem that I always had, and I said it since Escape Plan. I said that, rapping Trav is just not appealing to me. He definitely does it sometimes. Like everybody loves Fair Trade. I thought Fair Trade was terrible, and I think that the problem is, like you said, the same past 2 years. Rapping Trav now is not the same as rapping Trav on. Upper Echelon and fucking Days Before Rodeo. It's not the dark rapping Trav anymore. It's now this mainstream type of, Antidote Trav or Goosebumps Trav. Like, it's not the same Trav. So, like, Trav, when he raps, he just does this kind of same thing that he's been doing. It just doesn't change. So that's why I just don't like it. But when he gets into his melodic bag and starts doing the different shit with the auto-tune and starts doing melodic shit, that's when I think that Travis is at his best nowadays, personally. And that's why I say it. Bro, have you heard Fair Trade slowed? I don't like Fair Trade. I think Fair Trade is not that good of a track. But if you guys like it, you know, like by all means, like Drake snapped on Fair Trade though. Yes, rapping Drake made an appearance on Fair Trade. I didn't like the beat. I just don't think Fair Trade is that good of a track. I just don't think it's that good of a track. I think lyrically, yeah, they did their thing. I just don't think it's a good track. Like when I hear it, I don't want to be like, yeah, I want to play it and I want to hear it. Like it doesn't do anything for me rapping wise. It doesn't do anything for me melodic wise. It doesn't do anything. Like I skip it. I skip Fair Trade. But yeah, man, it's just like I hear Trav and I just like, yeah, that's the problem I have with rap Trav. But again, I know when Utopia comes out, he's definitely gonna do some different kind of sounds, and I know there's definitely gonna be a lot of shit, different producers, different shit that he's going to attempt. And you know, rap Trav for the most part is like, yeah, rap Trav like that. Like there's different type of rap Travs. Like Stargazing is not a rap Trav. I'm trying to think like when we had Astro World. If we go back to Astro World and you really think about like what was a rap Trav, like even like Houston Fornication was a rap Trav, but it was a different type of rap Trav. I guess Stop Trying to Be God was a rap Trav, but that was also hella produced crazy. Coffee Bean was different as well. There's literally not a track like Escape Plan and fucking this track right here that's on Astro World that I could think about it. You definitely rock with the album. I sure did, yeah. So no bystand. Yeah, okay, no bystanders, my bad. And you know what's crazy? That's the track I skipped. That's the track I skipped. And go watch the video. Who What? Yeah, okay, Who What? Yeah, Who What as well. I love that track. I'm not gonna lie, what's up, Wolves? I skip No Bystanders all the time. And I've said it 2017. Go watch the video. I skipped it then. I skip it now. Like I skipped it then and I skip it now. Then I've been very, very consistent with that take. Now, when I see it at a festival, it does look fire. But yeah, I just don't like it as a track. I skip it every time. Do you like Lost Forever by Trav and James Blake? I do love. Bitches Be Mild. Not that track. I mean, that's a different track, but I love that track with James Blake and him. Bitches Be Mild. That shit is so far. Like, that shit is crazy. Anyways, man, that's how I feel about it, man. Just gets my shit. And yeah, that's how I feel about that track. I can't wait for Nav's album. I can't wait for Utopia. I'm glad Travis Scott is back. And yeah, let's continue with that. So with that being said, man, get in the comments below what you think. If you want to watch the full video, it is on Patreon as always, man. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for supporting. Till next time, my man. We're out. Peace.